time is 8 a.m. in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, November 28th, 2017. It is time now for the Picture Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, November 28th, 2017. Good morning to you all on this lovely Wednesday morning, November 28th, 2017. It's 8 a.m. Top story of the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning is, first it is Charlie Rose on the CBS This Morning. Now, Matt Lauer, the longtime Today Show host on NBC, a position he's held since July 1997, has been fired over inappropriate sexual behavior. North Korean missile went 10 times higher than a space station. Trump tweets several videos of alleged physical attacks by Muslims posted by far-right British leader. Cell phone tracking shell case in place at alleged serial killer at shooter locations according to the police. Gunman killed in Reno after fired shots from high-rise condo. Trump opens GOP as a tax reform. War crimes, Syrian halted after the defendant claims to drink poison. Senator late Sonny King released with detention, official said. Brexit campaigners accused May of selling UK shit over the divorce bill. Barack is back as Obama returns to the world stage with a visit to China and India. Even before court victory, Trump's spectacularly consumer watchdog began reshaping the agency. Trump feuds with Democrats ahead of a possible government shutdown. Desperate North Carolina mob FBI searched the daughter 3 who had vanished after being put to bed. White House correspondent for White Wing website arrested as UConn students disrupted speech. The Rockefeller tree lighted ceremony will take place once again tonight, continuing the tradition that dates back to the 1930s. The dollar cheered by tax cut progress outshined by Bitcoin. The internet is done. Repeal net neutrality hastens that death. Rebuking Uber judge delays trade secrets trial. Automation could kill 73 million jobs by 2030 in the U.S. Look at that stocks now. Up 255 at 93 at 23,836.71. SP 5 up 205 at 62 at 26, 27.04. And Nasdaq up 33.84 at 69, 12.36. Rhode Island real estate firm to buy Betty's properties. Local schools in the Yanniver area struggling with councilor crunch. Suspected 2014 Webster Bank robbery and Seacock pleads guilty. Oliver Sinesta launches new fundraising foundation. The DNA test revealed that Yeti is not so abominable identity. The demon's fish in the sea is much more successful than she looks. NASA builds its next Mars rover mission. Epilogue of volcanic super-eruption can destroy civilization much closer to refund, said experts. An 84-year-old daughter who refuses to use a computer has lost her medical license. FDA warns dog owners avoid board treats after 15 dogs died. Peter Children's time is 8:02 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for a spot report. The Boston Bruins will be taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning at the Garden game time, 8 o'clock. LeBron James plays a Jacksonville altercation with referee Kate Fitzgerald. Defending champion Clemson's new CFP number 1 followed by Auburn, Oklahoma, Wisconsin. Execs predict a minutes 2018 team. Where was the big order jet waste for Mike Gunday's pass involving Chris Collins? Peter Children's time is 8:03 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for Travis Treasure Pot. Let's study off on the MBTA where the Fishbowl line from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Monday to Friday. This week, trains will not stop at the Fitchburg station due to track work. And the Greenbush train 076, 7:50 a.m. from Greenbush is expected to depart Greenbush 10-20 minutes behind due to late arrival equipment. Okay, look at the highways and byways of Rhode Island. 95 stop outside, and it is slow. From Route 1 in Attleboro all the way down on Route 122 Pawtucket, Hillcrest, and pre-tuning 126 Pawtucket all the way to downtown Providence. 95 at the northbound side, so for 37 and Work all the way to downtown Providence. 185 westbound side, so from Seacock down to downtown Providence. 146 southbound side, so from 50 to 95 downtown Providence. 60 eastbound side, it's so from 128 in Crescent Island. The 610 connector, it's so from 6 to 95 downtown Providence. 295 at the southbound side, so from Route 6 in Johnson to Route 12 in Crescent. 295 at the northbound side, so from Work Crescent stretch. 4 on the northbound side, it is from East Crescent to Route 95. 146A is south, 146 southbound side, so 146A to 99 in the Lincoln North Smith stretch. 146 on the northbound side, also after Route 99 in Lincoln. Out of the Cape, Route 6 to the eastbound side, it is so from Center all the way from between 130 and 149 in Sandwich, and hit Prescott on Route 6 to the eastbound side after 134 in South Dennis. Fort Bridge on the southbound side, a little slow at 28 on the northbound side, also Pecasset stretch. 485 on the northbound side, slow before Route 24 out in Raynham. 95 on the northbound side, slow around Route 27 in Sherwood, all year. Route 128 Canton, 24 on the northbound side, so for 27 in Brockton, away Route 128 Canton, 3 on the northbound side, slow to North Street stretch, and hit breaks down between Hanover and all the way down to Breakthrough split. Route 3 to southbound side, slow before Route 53 in Hanover. 485 on the northbound side, so from 126 to Belldam, I went to 485 out in Hogland. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is slow from Millbury all the way out to the Austin Bratton tolls. Mass Pike westbound side, so lower, but not the Austin Bratton tolls. 7 Expressway, northbound side, so the Breakthrough split all the way to South Boston. 7 Expressway, so the North Chester stretch. 128 is southbound side, so for 28 in Red off down the Breakthrough split. 128 on the northbound side, it is so for 24 Kenton all the way down to Route 20 in Weston. 128 on the northbound side, so Peabody stretch. 128 is southbound side, so from Redden stretch all the way out to Waltham. 93 is southbound side, it is slow 7 go between Methuen and Boston. 92 on the northbound side, it is slow from the Mass Pike all the way out to Zig Bridge, Boston. Route 2 eastbound side, so from Route 60 Belmont, all right, to the Freshport Parkway, Cambridge. 3 on the southbound side, that's 7 go between Chelmsford and Billwicker, and hit Prescott before 128 in Burlington. 485 on the southbound side, also for the Lawrence all the way to Route 93 out in Renton. 485 on the southbound side, also after Route 97 in April. 485 on the southbound side, 7 go between 117 and so down to 2. 298 eastbound side, it is so from Shrewsbury all the way through 45 in Marlborough. 298 eastbound side, so from 146 and out of Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, so around 290 in Worcester. 91 on the southbound side, 7 go between Chicopee and Springfield. In Hartford, Connecticut, 91 on the southbound side, 7 go between Winslow all the way to Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, so from Farmington to Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, so from Middletown to Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, also New Haven stretch. 95 on the northbound side, so from West Haven to New Haven. 95 on the southbound side, so from Brentford to North Brentford stretch. 95 on the southbound side, so from Fairfield down to Greenwich. Merritt Parkway westbound side, so from Bridgeport down to New Canaan. 84 westbound side, so from Southbury all the way to Danbury, Connecticut. And up north, Everett Turnpike to southbound side, it is slow at Manchester Airport to New Hampshire. 101 eastbound side, rules around Route 95 and Hampton tolls to New Hampshire. Spalding Turnpike to southbound side, rules around Durham, New Hampshire. And up in Maine, 295 on both ends of back to around Route 95 in South Portland, Maine. But Maine Turnpike looking good from York to Augusta, Maine. 295 on the southbound side, rules around Augusta, Maine. And 91 on the northbound side, rules around Linden, Maine. 87 on the southbound side, rules around in 7. Upstate New York and Vermont after the Canadian border, and east down to southbound side, also around the Burlington, Vermont stretch. Peter Children's time is 8:08 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. And looking at the radar satellite loop, shows some clouds coming from Hartford, stretching to Springfield, and stretching to Central Mass, and down to southeastern New Hampshire, and then northeastern Mass, and up in a bunch of Maine, and snow and sleet and rain showers right up out to New Hampshire, some rain showers northwest of Morristown, Vermont. Snow and sleet and rain showers east of North Elba in New York State, and a line of rain showers from Derry all the way to Epping, New Hampshire, and rain in north of Emery's Bridge, Maine, and a line of rain showers stretching the line from Wells Beach, Maine, stretching up to Biddeford, Poole, Maine, and off Cape Elizabeth and Portland, Maine, and stretching all the way through Demasquatna, Maine, and all the way through Bangor, Maine, and heavy band of rain showers at central New Brunswick in Canada. Snow and sleet up north central New Brunswick, and rain showers all the way to Miramichi in New Brunswick. And snow showers in the northeast of Ontario down to southwestern Quebec, and snow and sleet rain showers around Quebec City, Quebec. And looking at the temperature spread, it's in the 50s for much of eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island, coastal Connecticut, and in the 40s from interior Connecticut and Rhode Island and interior Massachusetts, and up to southeastern New Hampshire and coastal Maine, and in the 30s, for much of interior north of New England. It's 51 degrees and not with humidity 6%, and it is 26 inches and it's falling slowly. Okay. Looking at the weather outside on this Wednesday morning, and it is a mild start to your morning. Sun shining over the reservoir on a Wednesday morning, and a mild start to your morning. All right. 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, mostly clouds to cover 6 skies with a high of 80 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 9 miles coming to northwest in the afternoon. West size 3 miles an hour for tonight. Clear skies, low at 24 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles of coming after midnight. Thursday, most skies come at 43 degrees and light variable wind. Thursday night, chance of showers may after 11 p.m. Most skies about 37 degrees. Light south wind. Chance of 50%. New prince less than 10 inches possible. For Friday, chance of showers. Main before 80 and plenty seconds come at 49 degrees. And calm move given to northwest about 6 miles in the afternoon. Chance of 30%. Friday at most goods about 39 degrees. Sunday, sunny podcast about 45 about 29 degrees. And for Sunday, most goods go at 46 about 30 degrees. And for Monday, Sunday, the most goods about 47 about 32 degrees. And for Tuesday, chance of showers. Most goods will have about 51 degrees and chance of 30%. And that's me for the Peter Channel Water News on this November 29th, 2017 on a Wednesday morning. I'm Peter J. Woods. Hope you have a good morning, good positive, and hope you all have a good day.